In the dimly lit streets of a bustling city, where shadows danced and secrets whispered, there lived a small, red-headed Nekomata girl named Akari. With her piercing amber eyes and shoulder-length hair, she possessed a fiery spirit that matched her vibrant appearance. But beneath her innocent exterior, Akari harbored a secret that bound her to a life she never asked for. Akari's parents, once proud warriors, had fallen into a pit of despair, drowning in a sea of debt. Their desperate attempts to provide for their family had led them down a treacherous path, one that ultimately cost them their lives. Left with nothing but their debts, Akari was forced to shoulder the burden they had left behind. In a city governed by corruption and greed, there existed an underground fighting pit where the desperate and destitute sought refuge. It was a place where the rules were barely legal, and the only way out was through bloodshed and survival. With no other choice, Akari stepped into the ring, determined to fight her way out from the shackles of her parents' debts. As the crowd roared, Akari's small frame stood tall, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. Her opponents towered over her, their menacing figures casting shadows on the worn-out canvas. But Akari refused to let her size define her. With every punch thrown and every kick landed, she proved that strength came not from physical stature, but from the fire that burned within. Word of Akari's tenacity and skill spread like wildfire throughout the city. The once unnoticed Nekomata girl had become a symbol of hope for those trapped in the clutches of debt. People flocked to the fighting pit, not only to witness her battles but also to offer their support. Strangers became allies, and the city's downtrodden rallied behind her, eager to see her break free from the chains that bound her. But as Akari's victories accumulated, so did the obstacles she faced. The corrupt leaders of the fighting pit, threatened by her growing influence, sought to crush her spirit and keep her trapped forever. They devised cunning schemes, pitting her against foes twice her strength, hoping to break her resolve. Yet, with each challenge she overcame, Akari's resolve burned brighter, her determination unyielding. As the final battle approached, the city held its breath. Akari stood at the precipice, ready to face her most formidable opponent yet. The crowd's anticipation hung heavy in the air, their hopes and dreams intertwined with her own. With every strike, she fought not only for her freedom but for the countless others who had suffered the same fate. In a flurry of movement and a symphony of battle cries, Akari unleashed her true potential. The fighting pit transformed into a stage where her spirit danced, her every move a testament to the strength of the human spirit. And as her final blow landed, the crowd erupted into thunderous applause, their cheers echoing through the city streets. With her victory, Akari emerged from the underground fighting pit, her debt finally paid in full. But more than that, she had become a beacon of hope, a symbol of resilience in a world plagued by darkness. From that day forward, Akari dedicated herself to helping others escape the clutches of despair, vowing to fight for justice and light in a city that had long forgotten their existence. And so, the small, red-headed Nekomata girl with shoulder-length hair became a legend, forever etched in the hearts of those she had saved. Her story would be whispered through generations, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the smallest flame could ignite a revolution.